Welcome to a charged exploration of strategy, wit, and street-smart wisdom. They say knowledge is power, and that's especially true when it comes to navigating complex social structures, be it in business, or as we'll delve into today, the strategically intricate world of organized crime. Ready for a masterclass in influence, loyalty, and the age-old maxim that silence is golden? Let's dive in. In the world of high-stakes dealings, whether on Wall Street or the streets, loyalty is a currency as valuable as gold. It's the glue that holds alliances together and a foundational element that can cement your success in any endeavor. Understanding the intricate dance of loyalty can mean the difference between a thriving enterprise and a crumbling empire. And where better to learn about the dynamics of trust and treachery than from the inner workings of the mob? Emulating the strategic outlook of made men in the mob, the first rule is clear. Never brand someone a liar, even when the falsehoods are as clear as day. In a dispute, if you accuse your opponent of lying or lose your composure, you forfeited the game. These are the unforeseen pitfalls where even the sharpest can falter. It is the art of restraint, the mastery of temperance, and the sharpness of mind to outfox an opponent setting a snare that defines a true strategist. The lessons here are deeply entrenched in wisdom passed down through generations, cultivated in the fires of old Wall Street politics and razor-edge negotiations. These lessons, as I came to understand from personal accounts, were distilled from a life where every conversation could be a potential trap, where every spoken word could be a ticking time bomb. This is the world where your father's advice could mean the difference between life at the top and life behind bars or no life at all. Imagine, you're entering a life of organized crime not out of desire, but duty. Loyalty to family draws you into a world you never aspired to join. But once there, you resolve to be the best in this perilous underworld, to excel and to wield the intricacies of the mob life to your advantage. Your vision isn't just to survive, but to thrive, to run legitimate businesses and to parlay street savvy into boardroom victories. Gentlemen, let's expand our horizon now to the overarching virtue that not only runs deep within syndicate law but is also vital within our civilized structures: respect. The kind of respect that's all-encompassing, that extends to everyone you interact with, from the CEO in the penthouse office to the waiter serving your meal. This is about recognizing the humanity and dignity in every individual, and also a strategic move because in the end, money can attract loyalty, particularly in the realm of business. Understanding this can lead you to craft an aura of leadership that commands respect without ever having to demand it. And remember, respect in this context isn't just a sentiment. It's a tactical nuance, a silent weapon in your arsenal for winning people over and breaking down barriers. But what about the structures of power and influence that engulf our everyday lives? With legitimate ambitions, the tools of the trade from the underworld can transform into golden rules for success. From automotive empires to the glitz of Hollywood production companies, the same principles apply. Resourcefulness, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of goals are the unifying threads. Mobsters, for all their notoriety, are nothing if not resourceful. They adapt, they innovate, and they persist. And this, gentlemen, is a trait that should be aspired to by all of us striving for excellence. Adaptation and innovation are key ingredients in the recipe for endurance, whether one is navigating the shadowy alleys of the past or the bright avenues of the future. Respect once again rears its head as the significant facilitator of tranquility and order. In a world where two made men should never cast aspersions upon each other, we find a stark parallel in the corporate hierarchies of our times. Not through fear of retribution, but through the understanding that mutual regard is the lubricant that keeps the wheels of progress turning smoothly. To what extent can you employ these strategies? Continue on this journey with me, and you'll come to learn how to walk into a room where the power dynamic shifts in your favor through sheer presence and calculated humility. Whether you're the neophyte or the mastermind, projecting the right persona can flip the scales of any negotiation table in your favor. Now, let's talk about due diligence and its importance in business and life. Knowing the character and temperament of those you engage with in life can often prevent pitfalls down the road. Occasionally, you might want to test the waters, perhaps throw out a statement you know to be untrue and observe the reaction. This can reveal volumes about a person's integrity, credibility, and the kind of partner or opponent they're likely to be. When conversing with giants of industry or notorious figures such as a John Gotti, the tactic is never to beat them at their game but to let them think they've won while subtly steering the outcome in your favor. That, dear viewers, is a skill one can sharpen like a fine blade, honed with each encounter and used to carve out a place at the table of success. Gents, if you're picking up what I'm laying down and finding value in the wisdom here, remember to hit that subscribe button, like and turn on the notification bell, and be part of the journey to unlocking the strategies that mold champions. Join us and be a part of a select group that knows the power of silence, strategy, and respect. How to apply these principles in modern life? It's simpler than one might think. The crux of the matter is that people, fundamentally, are not so different from one era to the next. The superficial details may change, the suits might become more expensive, and the stakes arguably higher in our technologically driven age, yet the core of human interaction remains the same. Never forget, my friends, that in every facet of life, there's much to learn from the stories and strategies of those who have navigated treacherous paths before us. Whether it's steering clear of potential traps, reading the unspoken cues in a business meeting, or extending common decency to every soul you encounter, these are the tools that build empires both personal and professional. This journey has been one where every tidbit of knowledge could serve as armor in the battlefield of life, a reminder that sometimes, the quietest person in the room is the one holding all the cards. And just remember, a philosophy of respect, a mind sharpened by strategy, and the ability to project power through restraint can be your blueprint to crafting the success story you've always envisioned. So, my astute colleagues in this game of life, what strategies from today's insights resonate with you, and more importantly, which ones are you going to integrate into your own playbook? Until next time, here's to playing the long game and playing it with finesse. Welcome back, gentlemen, to another deep dive where the stakes are high and the insights are even higher. Today we're going to unravel the mystique of a life that many have secretly fantasized about, but few have truly understood. Are you ready? Because we're about to strip away the Hollywood glamour to reveal the raw truths and practical wisdom from the underworld. Imagine having the entire world at your beck and call, where power, luxury, and loyalty are woven into the very fabric of your life. Sounds tempting, doesn't it? But wait, this isn't some fictional tale. This is the account of a life lived on the edge, a glimpse into the mob lifestyle. The allure of unlimited wealth where one had access to private jets, fleets of top-tier cars, and properties scattered across the nation was undeniable. However, the true essence that many long for was the deep sense of brotherhood, the unwavering camaraderie amongst the guys. It's powerful, intoxicating, and for many, it's the siren's call that resonates far beyond materialistic trimmings. But how does one navigate the tightrope of this life? Where a single misstep could cost you everything. How to develop the art of the sit down, a skill akin to intricate politics and sharp journalism combined. My father, a wise man who had the lay of the land, gave me the most valuable lesson, being a good listener. In this world, your words can be your worst enemy. He taught me to remain silent, absorb everything, and never show your full hand. This discipline became my armor, shielding me from law enforcement's relentless pursuit and allowing me to always stay 2 steps ahead. As you sit there, possibly considering the finer points of this treacherous ballet, remember this: making money is not about the flash and flare. It's about putting your natural talents to work. And, if there's one nugget of golden advice I'd give any businessman, it would be this: do what you do best. Delegate the rest. Micromanagement is a bottleneck to greatness. Ensure that your team is capable, and let them shine in their areas of expertise while you drive the vision forward. But now, let me shed some light on another significant facet: your environment molds you. You reflect the values and actions of those you associate with. On the streets, my obligation to the oath and my family meant I was breaking laws left and right, circularly entrapped in a life of crime. But now, I've redirected my compass, creating a path paved with faith, family allegiance, and integrity, accountable to the values that lead to a fulfilling, honest life. Murder was never trivialized in the mob. It was an act only sanctioned by the boss after significant deliberation. The life commands respect. Even in a world seemingly governed by chaos, there were rules, a twisted but steadfast honor code. I've witnessed decisions being weighed with a heavy hand, because once you're in, you're a brother in arms, and to betray that is to sign one's demise. Now, if I were to rewind time, would I revisit the life, given all its darkness and immorality? My faith and newfound perspective forbid it. Yet, there's an undeniable truth. The life taught me lessons that have become the backbone of my character, skills, and street smarts that money can't buy. And it's for these invaluable learnings I might consider it, of course, without the violence and crime. To all the aspiring moguls out there watching, who may be growing enamored with the opulent images of mob life showcased in movies, pause it right there. Finish the story. Watch as the graves are dug, the cells locked, and lives crumble. That's the true ending of that narrative. I speak to youths and give them the unvarnished truth. It's glitter with grim, a fleeting high before the inevitable crash. But before we delve deeper, a quick reminder. Subscribing to this channel brings insights you won't find elsewhere. Click like, hit the bell for notifications, and you'll unlock a vault of wisdom that empowers your journey toward success. Now, let's continue peeling back the layers. Did you know the impact media has on this romanticized lifestyle? Films like The Godfather have not only influenced society but the mobsters themselves. It's a seductive cocktail power merged with wealth, an irresistible aphrodisiac. Yet, the intoxication blurs reality. The focal point for too many becomes the sparkle, completely overlooking the price paid when the curtain falls, and so often, it's a steep one. As your guide, I can say, to survive in business, much like in the underworld, it's not just what you do, it's who you surround yourself with. Choose your peers wisely because they are the mirror to your future. Remember, life is not about staying unscathed, it's how you use your experiences. It's leveraging the wisdom gleaned from your hardships to thrive in the world righteously. Lessons from the past, whether from business, relationships, or personal ordeals, serve as the roadmap for your future decisions. My friends, as we've navigated this odyssey together, let me leave you with this. Watch closely, listen intently, and choose your allies with care. Those principles aren't just the foundation of a former mobster. They're bedrock for anyone striving to conquer the game of life. And now I'm curious, what are you taking from this tale? What moves will you make that will rewrite your story? Share your action plans in the comments, and let's embark on this journey to triumph together. To all the discerning gentlemen who've stayed until the end, it's been a privilege. Carry with you the weight of these words, and may they influence your every maneuver. Remember, wisdom isn't just about accumulating facts, it's about transforming those facts into actions that propel you to greatness. Stay vigilant, be strategic, and until next time, keep striving for the apex of success in this modern life: dating, real estate ventures, and financial wisdom. Remember, the divine masculine isn't just about power. It is about channeling that power into a life of integrity and prosperity. Keep thriving, my friends.